Perarakan masuk graduan.
Graduating students in procession.
Para hadirin sekalian, sila tumpukan perhatian kepada video keselamatan di layar putih Terima kasih atas perhatian anda.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to the safety video in case of emergency.
Welcome to the University Technology Petronas. This is the safety briefing for Chancellor Hall. Please be informed that this building is equipped with an automatic alarm system. Should the alarm be activated, please remain calm. Our staff will investigate to confirm and give further instructions through the public address system. Please observe the exit signs at the doors of this hall. Should there be an emergency, please leave the hall through the nearest door, assemble at the assembly point in front of the hall, and wait for further instructions from our staff. Thank you for your attention.
Perarakan masuk ahli lembaga pengarah, ahli-ahli senat dan ahli-ahli jawatan kuasa pengurusan eksekutif Universiti Teknologi Petronas.
The University Technology Petronas Board of Directors, Senate, and Executive Management Committee members in procession.
Para hadirin diminta berdiri.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Perarakan Pro-chancellor.
The Pro-chancellor's procession.
Nyanyian lagu negaraku.
The national anthem.
Hadirin dipersilakan duduk.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Bacaan doa.
Doa recitation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم يا رحمن يا رحيم. Segala pujian hanya bagimu ya Allah, Tuhan yang menguasai seluruh alam. Kami menadah tangan memohon perkenan. Semoga kami semua berada dalam keadaan aman di bawah perlindungan dan keredaan Tuhan. Allahumma ya Fattah ya Alim. Kami zahirkan kepadamu segala kesyukuran dalam ketaatan atas izin dan limpah kurniaan memudahkan segala perkara dan urusan. Moga majlis Convocation UTP kali ke-21 dapat dijalankan tanpa sebarang kecacatan. Limpahkanlah segala nikmat dan kesenangan kepada semua penerima anugerah dan graduan yang diraikan. Moga dapat membawa kebahagiaan dan kesejahteraan di dunia dan di akhirat dengan pahala yang berpanjangan. Allahumma ya Aziz ya Jabbar. Dalam apa juga ujian dan dugaan, kami mohon agar dikuatkan keimanan dan ketakwaan, menerima dengan penuh keredaan, mengharap dengan penuh keinsafan. Kami mohon diangkat segala bala bencana dan wabak COVID-19 yang menggusarkan, dikurniakan kembali kesembuhan dan kekuatan. Sesungguhnya kami beriman bahawa segala kekuasaan adalah milik-Mu, wahai Tuhan. Allahumma ya Dzal Jalali wal Ikram. Buat para penerima anugerah dan graduan, selepas beberapa tahun berjuang dan berjihad mencari ilmu dengan penuh kesabaran dan akhirnya berjaya menggenggam segulung kejayaan, kami mohon agar dikekalkan buat mereka kecemerlangan menjadi insan menabur budi dengan penuh keikhlasan, berbakti kepada ibu bapa, masyarakat dan negara seperti yang diharapkan. Moga segala usaha ini diterima sebagai ibadah kepada Tuhan. Allahumma ya Hannan ya Mannan. Buat akhirnya, kami mohon agar dilimpahkan rahmat dan belas ihsan kepada barisan tenaga pensyarah dan kaki tangan yang mendidik dan menjaga anak-anak ini dengan penuh keikhlasan. Engkau rahmatilah ibu bapa yang telah berkorban demi memastikan anak-anak ini memperoleh kejayaan. Engkau bantulah institusi ini agar terus mampu melahirkan graduan yang cemerlang, inovatif dan kreatif, penuh dengan keazaman. Lindungilah negara ini daripada sebarang kemelut kekacauan, dipelihara seluruh pemimpin dan rakyat dalam keamanan dan kemakmuran. Sesungguhnya hanya kepada Engkaulah Tuhan yang kami sembah dan kami mohon pertolongan. Rabbana ghafir lana wa li ikhwanina alladhina sabaquna bil iman ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Majlis mempersilakan Profesor T.S. Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim Abdul Muttalib, Naib Chancellor University Teknologi Petronas untuk menyampaikan ucapan alu-aluan.
We would like to invite Professor T.S. Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim Abdul Muttalib, Vice Chancellor of University Technology Petronas, to deliver his welcoming speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Zahrah Ibrahim, Pro-chancellor University Teknologi Petronas, ahli-ahli lembaga pengarah UTP, ahli-ahli senat, ahli-ahli jawatan kuasa pengurusan universiti, div-div kehormat, barisan kepimpinan Petronas, wakil-wakil universiti, rakan-rakan industri dan para ilmuwan yang menyaksikan majlis ini secara maya dan yang diraikan para graduan UTP serta ibu bapa dan keluarga yang dikasihi sekalian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Dengan lafaz Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, marilah kita bersama memanjatkan kesyukuran kehadrat Allah Subhanahu wa taala kerana dengan izin dan rahmatnya juga maka kita telah dapat bertemu dan berkumpul di Dewan Chancellor Universiti Teknologi Petronas sempena meraihkan kejayaan para graduan kita pada hari ini. Tarikh 10 Januari 1997 merupakan suatu tarikh yang bersejarah buat UTP. Genap 25 tahun yang lalu, Petronas telah menerima jemputan dari kerajaan untuk menubuhkan sebuah institusi pengajian tinggi. Seruan ini telah disahut dengan suatu iltizam dan visi untuk menubuhkan sebuah universiti yang akan menjadi peneraju kepada pendidikan teknologi dan pusat kecemerlangan kreativiti dan inovasi. Maka terlahirlah UTP, sebuah universiti yang dari mulanya lagi telah memfokuskan kepada misi untuk melahirkan graduan serba boleh yang dapat memimpin dan menyumbang bakti kepada pembangunan masyarakat dan negara. Semalam, 10 Januari 2022, UTP meraihkan 25 tahun penubuhannya dengan keazaman dan semangat untuk terus mengurak langkah, memenuhi visi dan misinya, seterusnya menjadi sebuah universiti terkemuka di peringkat nasional dan antarabangsa. Tarikh 10 Januari 2022 juga menjadi satu tarikh keramat yang bersejarah buat UTP. UTP amat bertuah kerana seorang tokoh terkenal dan yang telah banyak menabur jasa kepada Petronas dan UTP, iaitu yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. Muhammad Hassan Marikan, telah dimasyhurkan sebagai Chancellor Universiti yang keempat. Bagi pihak UTP, saya ingin merakamkan jutaan terima kasih yang tidak terhingga kepada Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri di atas kesudian untuk menerajui UTP. Kepimpinan dan kewibawaan Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri sudah tentunya dapat menyuntik semangat bagi warga UTP untuk terus memperkasakan tradisi kecemerlangan universiti ini. Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor, para graduan, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang dihormati sekalian, Majlis Convocation yang ke-21 yang dijalankan dalam norma baru ini menyaksikan seramai 1,604 graduan yang telah berjaya menamatkan pembelajaran mereka pada tahun 2021. Setinggi-tinggi tahniah saya ucapkan kepada graduan kelas 2021. Daripada jumlah 1,604 graduan kali ini, 1,366 adalah penerima ijazah sarjana muda bagi 11 program akademik. Tahun 2021 juga menyaksikan seramai 238 graduan pasca siswazah yang terdiri daripada 161 penerima ijazah sarjana dan 77 penerima ijazah kedoktoran. Kejayaan para graduan yang kita raikan pada hari ini adalah selari dengan pencapaian UTP sebagai salah sebuah universiti terbaik di Malaysia. Segala kepayahan dan penat lelah yang telah para graduan lalui akhirnya membuahkan kejayaan. Sesungguhnya anda semua adalah kebanggaan kami. Sekali lagi, tahniah dan syabas diucapkan. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor, para graduan, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang dihormati sekalian. Tahun 2021 menyaksikan kecemerlangan UTP di peringkat kebangsaan dan antarabangsa terus menyerlah. Menyambut usia penubuhan universiti yang ke-25 tahun, UTP telah menempa kejayaan dan terus melakar namanya di persada dunia. Di peringkat nasional, UTP terus mengekalkan penarafan 6 bintang tahap prestasi tertinggi di dalam MyRA iaitu Malaysia Research Assessment bagi penyelidikan pembangunan dan program pengomersialannya, serta telah mencapai status 6 bintang atau cemerlang dalam setara, yakni penarafan bersepadu institusi pendidikan tinggi Malaysia bagi kaedah pengajaran, penyelidikan dan perkhidmatannya. Manakala di peringkat global pula, Agensi Penarafan Antarabangsa Quad Corelli Siemens telah menyenaraikan UTP di kedudukan ke-72 di rantau Asia. UTP juga dapat berbangga kerana kesemua program yang ditawarkan telah tersenarai dalam ranking terbaik dunia oleh agensi yang sama mengikut subjek bagi tahun 2021. Program kejuruteraan petroleum dan kejuruteraan mineral dan pelombongan terus tersenarai di dalam ranking 50 teratas dan mengungguli peringkat kebangsaan. Pencapaian ini diperkukuhkan dengan penarafan sebuah lagi agensi penarafan antarabangsa iaitu Times Higher Education atau THE yang menyenaraikan UTP di kedudukan 60 terbaik di kalangan University in Developing Nations yang terdiri dari Brazil, Rusia, India, China, South Africa dan beberapa negeri lagi. Sekaligus meletakkan UTP di kalangan 100 universiti terbaik di rantau Asia. Seperkara lagi, UTP juga baru-baru ini telah memenangi anugerah Outstanding Support for Students kategori di bawah Times Higher Education Awards Asia 2021. UTP telah mengatasi beberapa universiti ternama seperti Nanyang Technological University Singapura, Hong Kong Baptist University, Chulalongkorn University Thailand dan beberapa lagi. Anugerah ini adalah berdasarkan kepada sokongan cemerlang UTP kepada para pelajarnya di dalam program Virtual Technopreneurship-nya dan kawalan pandemik COVID-19 yang telah mencapai hasil yang sangat memberansangkan. Selain dengan pencapaian di atas, UTP juga telah menerima satu pengiktirafan tertinggi di Anugerah Keusahawanan Kementerian Pengajian Tinggi 2021 baru-baru ini, berdasarkan juga kepada pencapaian cemerlang di dalam program Technopreneurship-nya. Kedua anugerah ini melambangkan kejayaan usaha UTP untuk memperkasakan para pelajarnya di dalam aspek pengkomersialan teknologi selari dengan visi universiti untuk menjadi peneraju di dalam pendidikan teknologi dan pusat kecemerlangan, kreativiti dan inovasi. Dan pada akhir bulan ini pula, UTP akan dianugerahkan Putra Brand Award 2021 di bawah kategori Education and Learning, sekaligus mencerminkan pengiktirafan kepada jenama UTP dari kalangan pemegang taruh atau stakeholdernya. Ini sudah tentunya akan menyumbang kepada peningkatan kebolehpasaran pelajar UTP selain menarik lebih ramai rakan-rakan industri untuk memberi sokongan sama ada dalam bentuk penajaan kewangan bagi beasiswa pelajar atau pembiayaan grant penyelidikan dan pembangunan secara kolaborasi. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor, para graduan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian. Kejayaan sebuah universiti bukan sahaja diukur melalui pencapaian dari segi ranking maupun ratings, tetapi juga kepada keupayaan untuk melahirkan graduan yang kompetitif, berdaya saing, berinovasi serta memiliki 7 ciri-ciri serba boleh seperti yang dipelopori oleh UTP sejak dari mula penubuhannya lagi. Bagi mencapai matlamat ini, UTP telah memastikan agar kesemua pelajarnya terlibat juga di dalam aktiviti co-curriculum dan menjadi ahli kelab dan persatuan di kampus bagi membina kemahiran insaniah yang lebih jitu. UTP juga amat menekankan aktiviti hikmat masyarakat di kalangan pelajar-pelajarnya bagi membantu kalangan mereka yang memerlukan. Aktiviti-aktiviti ini diharap dapat menerapkan sifat ihsan yang tinggi selain mengambil berat kepada kebajikan masyarakat setempat dan dunia. Ia juga diharapkan dapat menanamkan sifat lebih menghormati dan merendah diri sesama manusia. Bagi menyediakan pelajar dengan pendedahan merentasi sempadan, pihak universiti juga memberi galakan dan peluang kepada pelajar UTP untuk bersaing di pesada nasional dan antarabangsa. Sukacita ingin saya berkongsi di sini beberapa pencapaian cemerlang pelajar-pelajar UTP di beberapa pertandingan peringkat kebangsaan dan antarabangsa. Di antaranya, johan bagi kategori Cup, Bowl and Plate untuk pasukan UTP Drillers dan UTP Drillers Alumni di kejohanan rugby UTP 17/2020 yang juga melibatkan universiti dari universiti antarabangsa. Memenangi anugerah Magic University Startup Challenge 2020 untuk 2 pasukan UTP Technopreneurship, menjadi naib johan di dalam kejohanan petrobol dunia serta melakar sejarah apabila Persatuan Jurutera Petroleum SPE Universiti Teknologi Petronas telah berjaya menjadi pasukan pertama dari Malaysia dan juga dari rantau Asia Pasifik yang telah berjaya melayakkan diri ke peringkat akhir walaupun merangkul naib juara di dalam kejohanan ini. UTP menjadi naib juara dalam cabaran Lorry Dake 2021 Persatuan Geosains dan Jurutera Eropah yang berprestij bagi pasukan New Prospect Energy. Menerima anugerah penghargaan khas Ketua Anugerah Penghargaan AS Ketua Pengarah Pendidikan Tinggi di Anugerah Tokoh Siswa KPT 2020 bagi UTP Performing Arts Group dan berbagai-bagai lagi. Tahniah diucapkan. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang dihormati sekalian. Please allow me to now address the graduating class of 2021. My dear beloved graduates, thank you for being a part of the university for the past 4 to 5 years. You will now be part of more than 22,000 alumni that the university has produced since 2001. The world today is very different from what it was when UTP was first established just a quarter of a century ago. As UTP marks its 25th anniversary yesterday, we are looking at capitalizing on technology and digitalization for future sustainability, which we believe is aligned to the industry future direction. The landscape of the future will be constantly changing. In fact, we can already feel the strong headwinds of change, especially brought about by the pandemic. Hence, let this be the time for us to move outside of our comfort zone and be brave to step further with new ideas and technologies. And we would like to invite you all to join us in this journey. We truly believe that each one of you have the potential to be the well-rounded future leaders that we aspire, and I trust that you will exhibit exceptional leadership skills, spirit of teamwork, agility, and resiliency wherever you go and in whatever you do. It will not be easy, and surely there will be some hardships, but trust me, the reward in the end are well worthwhile. Each and every one of you is an inspiration, and I hope that your time in UTP has provided you with enriching, rewarding, and transformative learning experiences, so much so that you will pay it forward to your juniors and others around you. We are proud of you, and we acknowledge and we celebrate you. You have made remarkable strides during your years in UTP, and we applaud you for always being the best, making valuable contributions to the university community, upholding our mission and vision, and embodying our core values in your behavior. We hope that when you go out to the next chapter of your life, you will uphold the amanah entrusted to you by the people around you. Similarly, the scroll awarded to you today comes with great responsibility. It is the amanah for you to always do the right thing in honoring the trust and shoulder the hope of your loved ones, UTP, and the nation. UTP wishes for nothing, but only great things to come your way. All the best for your future endeavors, and I hope to see you again giving back to UTP, to society, and ultimately the world. Once again, congratulations to all of you. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor, para graduan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian. Sebagai penutup, Bagi pihak universiti, saya ingin merakamkan setinggi-tinggi penghargaan kepada Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Zahrah Ibrahim, Ahli Lembaga Pengarah Petronas, Lembaga Pengarah UTP dan Pengurusan Petronas di atas sokongan, bimbingan dan inspirasi kepada kami semua di UTP. Di kesempatan ini juga, izinkan saya untuk mendedikasikan ucapan penghargaan kepada beberapa tokoh dan individu lain yang telah menyumbang kepada pembangunan UTP. Pertamanya, kepada almarhum Tun Azizan Zainul Abidin, mantan pengerusi Petronas yang telah menyediakan asas yang kukuh serta mengilhamkan kampus yang kini menjadi kebanggaan UTP dan Petronas. Legasi yang beliau tinggalkan ini merupakan suatu amanah yang akan kami pelihara sebaik mungkin insya-Allah selagi hayat di kandung badan. Seterusnya kepada barisan kepimpinan Petronas, pengerusi lembaga pengarah UTP dan naib-naib Chancellor UTP sebelum ini yang telah memimpin dan banyak menyumbang kepada pembangunan universiti yang amat kita cintai ini. Tidak lupa juga kepada semua warga kerja UTP dahulu dan sekarang yang telah setia berkhidmat dan menyokong dengan jitu pelaksanaan agenda UTP. Words cannot express how deeply grateful we are for all your dedication and contributions in making this university what it is today. Semoga segala sumbangan kita ini diterima sebagai usaha untuk memartabatkan ilmu dan memperkasakan bangsa dan negara dan mendapat ganjaran yang setimpal dari Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Akhir sekali, terima kasih semua yang telah bekerja keras bagi memastikan kejayaan Majlis Convocation UTP kali ke-21 ini. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Pengisytiharan persidangan semula Majlis Convocation kali ke-21 oleh Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor.
The reconvening of the 21st Convocation ceremony by Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor.
Dengan sukacitanya, saya mengisytiharkan Majlis Convocation Universiti Teknologi Petronas kali ke-21 bersidang semula.
Upacara penganugerahan ijazah sarjana muda.
Conferment of bachelor's degree.
Penganugerahan ijazah sarjana muda sains Petroleum Geoscience dengan kepujian.
Conferment of the Bachelor of Science in Petroleum Geoscience with honours.
Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor dengan segala hormatnya dipersilakan untuk menganugerahkan ijazah sarjana muda sains Petroleum Geoscience dengan kepujian kepada graduan yang telah memenuhi segala syarat serta lulus peperiksaan yang ditetapkan oleh universiti.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan, saya anugerahkan ijazah sarjana muda sains Petroleum Geoscience dengan kepujian kepada graduan yang telah memenuhi segala syarat serta lulus peperiksaan yang ditetapkan oleh universiti.
Amir Arif Najmuddin Abdul Manan. Amirul Faris Jafri. Christabel Peter George Matthew. Hani Emilia Jamaluddin. Zulfri Abdul Rahman. Nico Wong Yeng Jin. Nurul Afika Rosli. Nurul Fatin Izzati Salman. Sarah Ng N.E. Shafika Yusof. Siti Aisyah Aina Ahmad Syafri. Siti Fatimah Rosli. Said Nazim Said Sabir Ali. Yogerich Viswanathan. Aaron Benjamin Poon. Abdul Muhaimin Hazwan Syamsul Raji. Ahmad alias Benjamin. Ahmad Fahmi Afiq Muhammad Gauth. Ahmad Irham Azahari. Ahmad Zuhairi Tusiman. Ain Najiha Muhammad Noor. Aizila Sulaiman. Alif Amirul Rusli. Amani Arich Amran. Amirul Azizi Abdul Taib. Amirul Daniel Muhammad Hasni. Belinda Claire Boni. Bhaktishkor Harban Singh. Diana Ana Ujai. Ezhar Kaulani Jamain. Elisha Henisiu Henry. Erdiah Ashida Nasirin. Fakrul Hazik Rafiz. Farzana Afika Abdul Razak. Fatih Firdaus Rezwan. Ferdinand Lawai Jan. Hariharan Munyandi. Hilda Helin Anak Philip. Ifah Adiba Hashim. Iza Farhana Muhammad Azam. Jasifa Jamil. Jules Kinwa anak Richard. Liana Muda Petrus. Lee Ka Singh. Lukman Abdul Razak. Mariam Sofia Muhammad Rasdi. Muhammad Anik Anakmal Zulkifli. Muhammad Nabil Aiman Ahmad Kamal. Muhammad Nur Lukman Hakim Azaume. Muhammad Syazmadir Muhammad Kadir. Muhammad Hafi Yusof. Muhammad Afifi Yashfi Muhammad Arus. Muhammad Afiq Ahmad. Muhammad Al-Fatih Saiful Izan. Muhammad Daniel Iskandar Abdullah. Muhammad Dini Mustaqim Muhammad Jeffrey. Muhammad Faiz Yusof. Muhammad Firdaus Muhammad Idrus. Muhammad Haikal Halimi. Muhammad Ikram Muhammad Idris. Muhammad Ishraf Shazwan Abdul Rani. Muhammad Lukman Hakim Muhammad Akbar. Muhammad Zulfadli Muhammad Fauzi. Nabil Ashraf Samsuri. Nadia Nadira Abdul Wahab. Naziatul Farzana Mio Azam. Nelson Liao Nian Ju. Nik Amirul Izzat Nik Kamaruddin. Nini Safrina Muhammad Faiza. Nur Lili Emila Muhammad Yusof. Nur Adila Roslan. Nur Dayini Balkis Muhammad Zaidi. Nur Hayati Megat Jamal. Nur Izzati Zakaria. Nur Jannatul Syukrina Muhammad Sofian. Nur Muhammad Imanuddin Afiq Nur Azhar. Nur Sarah Ismail. Nur Syafiqah Iskandar Zulkarnain. Nur Syaza Afina Aiman Nur Azman. Nurul Liana Zubair. Nurul Nadira Muhammad Iqmal Hisham. Nurul Najiha Nurazmi. Putri Nazira Mohta. Remal Raj Kristen Sami. Rifhan Alia Muhammad Sani. Rohil Suryavarma Kunasegar. Satishvaran Raguchandran. Sharwita Reddy Ravi. Siti Nur Fatihah Suhaimi. Sofia Sufina Mat Wakif. Said Aiman Farooq Said Nasir. Said Muhammad Syazwan Said Musa. Wan Farha Husna Wan Hafizuddin. Yasmin Hanani Hairul Azhar. Yulia Farah Izzati Yulia Farta. Ahmad Nabil Ahmad Zamri. Charugesh Chandrasekhar. Hamiza Rifah Idrus. Muhammad Amirul Akmal Zubair. Muhammad Mukhlis Abu Bakar. Nisa Fatini Syahril. Nur Syahida Muhammad Nazri. Nur Ayuni Muhammad Razi. Selvin Dinesh Segar. Sherina Rikor Dylan. Vikram Subramaniam. Dan Rafael.
Makluman anugerah Chancellor.
The announcement of the Chancellor Awards.
Anugerah Chancellor merupakan anugerah tertinggi universiti kepada graduan. Anugerah ini melambangkan keunggulan graduan dalam pelbagai bidang, termasuk kecemerlangan dalam bidang akademik, ketokohan dalam bidang kepimpinan, serta keterselahan dalam aktiviti-aktiviti kokurikulum semasa menuntut di universiti ini.
The Chancellor Award is the most prestigious award awarded to the graduates. This award symbolizes the graduates' excellence in various fields which include academic excellence, leadership, as well as exceptional achievement in co-curricular activities.
Pada sidang sebelum ini, pihak universiti telah mengurniakan anugerah-anugerah Chancellor.
During the earlier sessions, the university has awarded the Chancellor Awards to the following recipients.
Anugerah Chancellor Gangsa, Abdul Haziq Abdul Yazid, Ijazah Sarjana Muda Kejuruteraan Petroleum dengan Kepujian. Anugerah Chancellor Perak, Afifah Fairuz, Ijazah Sarjana Muda Teknologi Maklumat dengan Kepujian. Anugerah Chancellor Emas, Ashraf Irfan Muhammad Adib, Ijazah Sarjana Muda Sistem Maklumat dengan Kepujian. Ucapan oleh wakil graduan.
Speech by the graduates' representative.
Graduan merupakan penerima anugerah Naib Chancellor Emas.
The graduate is the award recipient for Vice Chancellor's Gold Award.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Terima kasih pengerusi majlis. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Zahra Ibrahim, Pro-chancellor Universiti Teknologi Petronas. Yang berusaha Profesor TS Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim Abdul Muttalib, Naib Chancellor Universiti Teknologi Petronas. Ahli-ahli lembaga pengarah UTP, ahli-ahli senat dan pengurusan UTP, para pensyarah dan kaki tangan Universiti Teknologi Petronas, para ibu bapa, tuan-tuan, puan-puan serta sahabat-sahabat seperjuangan sekalian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Terlebih dahulu, saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih yang tak terhingga kepada pihak Universiti Teknologi Petronas kerana memberikan saya peluang untuk mewakili para graduasi tahun 2021 untuk sesi ini. Seterusnya, izinkan saya teruskan ucapan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris. Again, I would like to express my gratitude and thanks to my beloved University Technology Petronas for giving me this opportunity to speak today on behalf of the class of 2021 present today. First, I would like to congratulate all of the students here, including myself, for finally graduating despite the many challenges and difficulties that we have been through during our study period, and even more so for the past 2 years during the pandemic. We are grateful that all of us can still gather here today to celebrate our graduation despite the current circumstances. For that, I would especially like to thank UTP for all of the effort and commitment put into giving us this amazing convocation ceremony. We wouldn't be here without you. I am pretty sure that each one of us has a lot of things to share, and all of you have the right to speak on this stage today, sharing every bit of your moments in UTP, every struggle, challenges, ups and downs in your moments in your university life, I am 100% sure and confident that every graduate here today went through different kinds of hurdles throughout their entire university journey. And some of you may experience a more challenging journey than me. But fear not, here we are today in this very hall, rewarding ourselves after everything that we have done for the past few years. After going out of our comfort zones, and for that, let's give a round of applause to ourselves. As nervous as I am here today, in front of all of you, I am more than proud to share my experiences and challenges while studying at UTP. I am pretty sure that what I am going to share would be very much relatable to all of the graduates here today in this hall. Personally, I am very grateful for having such amazing and understanding parents, Aminah binti Abdul Hadi and Abdul Rahman bin Ishaq, who have always supported and cared for me throughout my whole life. They were with me when I was first accepted into UTP back in 2015 and became my motivation to succeed. Terima kasih, Mak. Terima kasih, Abah. Your hard sacrifice and hardship are most appreciated, and it will not be forgotten forever. It was my long ambition that I wanted to work in oil and gas industry as a thank you gift for my parents. Therefore, I was eager on getting accepted as one of the students in UTP back then when I applied to this university. I could still remember a time back in my first semester during my foundation year in UTP where I encountered financial issues. My family is not from a rich family, and at the time I felt that studying here burdened them financially. And I have yet to receive any scholarships or financial loans to support my studies. I know that their prayers helped me through because, Alhamdulillah, just before I submitted the required documents, I was given a second chance when I received a scholarship from Yayasan UTP in collaboration with Yayasan Peneraju Pendidikan Bumi Putra. No words can describe my relief and gratitude for being able to continue my studies here, and my parents were undoubtedly happy as well. Hence, I would like to thank Yayasan UTP and Yayasan Peneraju Pendidikan Bumi Putra for sponsoring my 5-year study. In return, I will hereby do my best to serve and give back to society through my career in ensuring the continuous economic prosperity of this country and the people. Throughout my 5 years at UTP, I have learned so much, and the university has transformed me to be a better person for the communities I live in. UTP provides limitless platforms for students to indulge in personal development, and I have undoubtedly benefited from this, especially in terms of my interpersonal skills, which have greatly improved from the numerous activities, clubs, and events that I have joined in my years here. Lacking self-confidence and independence before entering UTP, I gained both through the student exchange program that was introduced by UTP Center of Student Development, or CSD in short, in collaboration with Yayasan UTP. I was given the golden opportunity to spend 4 months at Middle East Technical University, or METU, or they call it as Orta Doğu Teknik Üniversitesi, in Turkey with my friend Afi Ahmad during my first year degree, and what a life-changing experience that was. In Turkey, I was forced to speak to strangers, make new friends from a variety of backgrounds, beliefs, and culture, and more than that, discover my self-worth, gain confidence, and became more independent. Thank you, UTP and CSD, for the amazing opportunity and experience. In fact, UTP even turned me into a sportsman. I am not an athlete myself, I would say, but the university provided me with opportunities to participate in several casual sports events. I first found my passion in running or jogging here when I joined the 7-kilometer UTP Convo run back in 2017. In 2018, I participated in my first 21-kilometer half marathon and succeeded in finishing the marathon within the time limit. I've never looked back since. In this case, I have my friends to thank for dragging me out to be more active in sports, despite focusing on only academic performance. While I highlight my success, I also have a weakness which I needed to overcome. I am admittedly weak with self-study, and I get easily distracted. In high school, I preferred studying in groups, so I struggled when I found myself surrounded by people who were more independent learners. Luckily, I found several friends: Syed Nazim, Aaron, Zulfadli, Izzati, Yulia, Erdia, Nadia Nadira, Nadira Ikmal, Dini, and other friends that I have met no mention here, who accepted me to be a part of their study group and helped me overcome my academic struggles. Thank you guys for spending your time with me. Naturally, we had different schedules and group study that was not always ideal. So here I learned to be more comfortable studying on my own whenever necessary. Still, I owe it to my friends for not only being there for me in academic matters, but also for everything in between as we grew together. Not to forget to my 6 crazy close friends, I would say, from Well-Light Group: Syed Nazim, Aaron, Zulfadli, Irham, Amirul Faris, Imanuddin, that are always cheering me up and brightening up my daily life in UTP. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank my lecturers from the Geoscience Department, especially Mr. Chong Chi Meng, Dr. Ahmed Salim as my supervisor, Dr. Maman, Ms. Huda, and many more who have always been our mentors and guided us from the start to the end point of our university life. Your kind teaching and guidance are immeasurable. And I hope to never forget all of your lessons, both in classroom and outside it. Field trip to Kedah during our 3rd year with Sir Chong, Sir Shaufi, Sir Amin, and Dr. Suhaili was the most unforgettable experience that shaped us to be a well-rounded geologist, not only in terms of knowledge, but mental and physical strength and preparedness too. Finally, praise to the Almighty for His blessings and guidance throughout these 5 years of study in UTP. Wherever I go, I will always carry this motto with me. In whatever you do, make sure that you don't hurt others or upset them, since we are living in a community. Hence, cooperation and tolerance are of the highest importance. Even though it is quite lengthy, my motto, but this is the one that drives me to be a better person every day. Last but not least, to all of class 2021 graduates here, congratulations on your graduation again. All of you deserve it after everything that we have been through. On this opportunity to please give a round of applause to our beloved parents here today, who will always be there for us, watching by as we pursue our ambitions. Thank you, everyone. Always be happy and be better every day. Congratulations, class of 2021. Till we meet again, stay safe.
Assalamualaikum, Mama. Waalaikumsalam. Nak buat apa hari ni? Alhamdulillah sihat. Kita nak buat apa hari ni? Boleh kita berpantun ya yo. Boleh kita beramai. Sayur dimakan bersama ubi. Makanlah nasi ulam pucuk bau. Sayur dimakan bersama ubi. Semuanya datang darilah jauh berkumpul di Dewan UTP. Semuanya datang darilah jauh berkumpul di Dewan UTP. Perang-perang pisang masak layu, jatuh dalam kubang sambo bapak yu. Umbul-umbulnya melalang kedek-kedek, sampai buah hingga tu kena cubit. bertanda rombongan lebo, singgah sebentar di pekan bota. Pergi bertanda rombongan lebo, singgah sebentar di pekan bota. Selamat datang tuan-puan semua, saya sambut dengan gembira. Selamat datang tuan-puan semua, saya sambut dengan gembira. Peram-peram pisang-pisang masak layu, jatuh dalam kubang sama bapak you. Umbut-umbutnya belalang kedek-kedek, siapa buat hingga orang tu kena cubit. Masuklah. Ikut wan lebo tanam keladi, bilalah hujan tanahnya basah. Ikut wan lebo tanam keladi, bilalah hujan tanahnya basah. Kita beramai kumpul di sini, raih anak terima ijazah. Kita beramai kumpul di sini, raih anaklah terima ijazah. Peram-peram pisang-pisang masak layu, jatuh dalam kubang sama bapak you. Umbut-umbutnya belalang kedek-kedek, siapa buat hingga yang tu kena cubit. Ziad masuk Ziad. Ewah. Lawan ayo. Sampai dah. Sikit lagi. Peram-peram pisang-pisang masak layu, jatuh dalam kubang sama bapak you. Umbut-umbutnya belalang kedek-kedek, siapa buat hingga orang tu kena cubit. Peram-peram pisang-pisang masak layu, jatuh dalam kubang sama bapak you. Umbut-umbutnya belalang kedek-kedek, siapa buat hingga orang tu kena cubit. La 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 la. Dah habis yo. Terima kasihlah semua yang datang hari ini. Tahniah diucapkan kepada semua graduan.
Yang berbahagia, Tan Sri Pro-chancellor dengan segala hormatnya dipersilakan untuk menyampaikan ucapan.
We would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor to deliver her speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Yang berusaha Profesor T.S. Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim Abdul Muttalib, Naib Chancellor Universiti Teknologi Petronas, ahli-ahli lembaga pengarah UTP, ahli-ahli Senat, ahli-ahli jawatan kuasa pengurusan universiti, div-div kehormat, barisan kepimpinan Petronas, wakil-wakil universiti, rakan-rakan industri dan para alumni yang menyaksikan majlis ini secara maya, dan yang dinaikkan para graduan UTP serta ibu bapa dan keluarga yang dikasihi sekalian. Alhamdulillah, segala puji dan syukur hanyalah untuk Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Kerana dengan limpah kurnia serta izinnya jua dapat kita bersama-sama hadir di majlis Convocation Universiti Teknologi Petronas UTP sekali yang ke-21. Untuk para graduan, sesungguhnya hari ini adalah hari yang amat bermakna. Anda telah mencapai kejayaan dalam pengajian Anda dan kini merupakan graduan dari salah sebuah universiti swasta terbaik di Malaysia. Saya percaya bahawa segala pengalaman yang ditimba di sini akan dapat menjadi panduan dalam kehidupan Anda selepas ini. Adalah menjadi harapan kami agar setiap graduan UTP akan menggalas tanggungjawab untuk menyumbang kepada kesejahteraan masyarakat serta memimpin diri dan organisasi bagi mencapai hasrat pembangunan negara yang kita cintai ini. Saya amat berbangga dengan segala kejayaan yang dicapai oleh UTP selama 25 tahun sejak penubuhannya. Pencapaian ini bukan sahaja melonjakkan tahap kecemerlangan UTP, malah turut memberi sumbangan bermakna kepada kesejahteraan masyarakat dan kemajuan negara. UTP merupakan satu kebanggaan kepada Petronas dan kami sentiasa menyokong agenda yang dibawa oleh UTP. Bermula sejak penubuhannya pada tahun 1997, UTP telah melahirkan lebih daripada 20,000 graduan dari 50 buah negara. Kini, UTP mempunyai seramai 6,000 pelajar dan hampir 70% daripada tenaga akademik UTP mempunyai ijazah kedoktoran. Izinkan saya meneruskan ucapan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris. Graduating class of 2021, I would like to congratulate UTP on its 25th anniversary, the university's silver jubilee, and I would like to congratulate all of you on your success. You have achieved a milestone in your life. It is evidence of your personal commitment, of your pride, and of your sense of purpose too. I hope you find similar purpose and meaning in everything that you do. You worked hard to reach this day. Please savor this moment with your family and loved ones. And be mindful that education is a privilege. This qualification that you have received from the university is of high academic standing and reputation. UTP is Malaysia's top private university, one of Malaysia's most renowned institutions for tertiary education. UTP is the top-ranking private university in Malaysia according to the Times Higher Education Emerging Economies Rankings 2022, and UTP is placed second among Malaysian universities. Your graduation is a celebration of your achievement and marks the beginning of what can be an amazing journey. As you leave the university and begin your life after UTP, you will be doing so as an alumnus. It is an important occasion that marks the culmination of all your hard work during your time at the university and the point at which you leave us to make your way into the world. Now it is up to you to move forward, keep moving, and make a change. Challenge yourself to make and squeeze the most out of you. You will never fulfill even a fraction of your potential by sticking to the safe and comfortable. Why? Because the safe and comfortable never forces you to rise to the occasion. It never offers the resistance that strengthens muscles you didn't know you had. The university has challenged you in more ways than you thought possible intellectually, socially, and even spiritually. This in turn would help you in challenging yourself to realize the dreams that you can and will pursue. Have you seen 14 Peaks, Nothing is Impossible? The new Netflix documentary chronicles the lengths of an ordinary proud Nepalese named Nirmal Purja, also known as NIMS, who attempted to break one of mountaineering's toughest records. He planned to conquer the summit of the world's 14 highest peaks, all of which stand 88,000 meters or higher, in 7 months during 2019. For context, the previous record was 7 years, and among the first men to set it was Reinhold Messner, easily one of the most accomplished explorers in recent history. At first, this expedition, dubbed Project Possible, sounded ludicrous. But Nims, a self-styled Usain Bolt of peaks, known to set climbing records, isn't only looking to distinguish himself. He is equally driven to win recognition for Nepalese Sherpas, the Himalayan people living on the borders of Nepal and Tibet, renowned for their skill in mountaineering, who have operated too long and too faithfully in the shadow of the white Western mountaineers reaching for immortality. Nims wanted to be more than who he was, and he proved that anything is possible and believed that he is an inspiration to his family and especially to his nation and his country. You don't have to be a mountaineering enthusiast to enjoy 14 peaks. The extreme force of Nims' infectious personality makes that easy enough, a testament to the levels a person can ascend to if they don't let negativity stand in the way of their big dreams. So it is imperative that you go out there and stay motivated, because when you are driven and you take responsibility in motivating yourself and others, you can become a true inspiration, not just to yourself, but also to others. As a result, your inspiration will leave a mark. Every achievement is an invitation to a new set of opportunities to achieve something more. You have all achieved much in your lives, even at your young age, and that's why you are sitting there or here in this hall. And becoming part of UTP's graduating class of 2021 is perhaps your most recent great achievement. But don't let it be your last. Achievement is all about looking forward, not looking backward. Look at the opportunities that you have been given, and now that you have graduated, it is time to look forward and ask yourself thoughtfully, what do you want to do with this opportunity? What do you want to achieve next? I'll go further and suggest this is a good habit to form. At every point in your life, when you feel you have accomplished something, you should both celebrate that accomplishment and use it as the touchstone for reflection, asking yourself, now that I have done this great thing, what does it allow me to do next? Graduating class 2021, ladies and gentlemen, in only 25 years after its establishment, UTP has received national and international recognition and improved significantly in both national and international rankings. It was reported that 90% of UTP's graduates found jobs within 6 months after graduation. So do keep in mind that you have had a privileged education. With that privilege comes responsibility and courage. The courage to pursue your goals. For the education you have received is a stepping stone to a successful career. With a world and workplace that is constantly evolving, competing professionals can transform current work processes with new ways of working and thinking. Today's life challenges are very real and more wide-ranging than we ever thought possible. Be prepared to go beyond your acquired knowledge in order to stay competitive in companies and organizations that you will work for. You will also learn to fail, and you must summon the courage to get up, grow stronger, and be yourself better. It is vital that you always remember and practice the positive values that this university has inculcated in you. From today, you will face many choices in life, both personally and professionally. You will need to do what is right for you. Be honest and true to every part of your life, to yourself, and to your community. As ambassadors of this university, our name and reputation lie in your hands. And your name and reputation lie in what matters to you and what you most value. Build honest relationships. Trust in yourself and others. Don't promise what you can't deliver. As you persevere to set your own example and to achieve success in life, it is vital to remember not to give in to anything that you are not or to be someone who you are not. And never forget all the people who got you to where you are today. So, continue that thread of love and care. Be honest, be kind, be compassionate. Every single person in your life has touched a part of you that makes you who you are today. Graduating class of 2021, ladies and gentlemen, this is also my opportunity to express my gratitude to my colleagues at UTP for their commitment and dedication in nurturing our future generation. This university has traveled far to become one of the top 100 universities in Asia in only 25 years since its establishment. Let me conclude by congratulating all the graduates again. We are very proud of your achievements. Your future is in your hands now. So commit to excellence and embrace the values of integrity, professionalism, loyalty, and cohesiveness as your guiding principles. Here begins the next chapter of your life. So page by page, write it well. Para hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, saya sekali lagi mengucapkan syabas kepada para graduan, warga UTP, dan terima kasih kepada ibu bapa atas pengorbanan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Selamat menyambut Jubli Perak ulang tahun ke-25 Universiti Teknologi Petronas. Semoga kita dapat meneruskan kegemilangan UTP demi nusa dan bangsa. Sekian, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Para graduan diminta berdiri.
All graduates, please rise.
Majlis dengan ini mengumumkan graduan kelas 2021 sebagai alumni Universiti Teknologi Petronas.
Graduate class of 2021, you are now a proud alumni of University Technology Petronas. Congratulations.
Alumni dipersilakan duduk.
Alumni, please be seated.
Persembahan daripada pelajar-pelajar Universiti Teknologi Petronas.
Performances by the students of University Technology Petronas.
Assalamualaikum semua. I would like to congratulate everyone, all the graduates, for completing your studies. And I wish you all the best in your future. So if you know this song, sing along with me. It's A Million Dreams. Close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. Everyone! 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fills my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we could build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile. They can say we're flaws are mine. I don't care, so call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the work we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me awake.
A million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Thank you, everyone.
Everyone.
For 25 years, UTP has played a significant role in taking the nation, industry, and society forward. As we eye a greater shared future, our graduates, stakeholders, and community are in line to be the makers that push reality-defying growth and innovation. Welcome to our 25-year story of energizing futures. As a result of our 25-year experience, our well-rounded graduates and global citizens embrace the power of initiative to excel in the most demanding atmosphere of integrity, accountability, and innovation. Everywhere around the world, UTPians pave their success by making meaningful contribution to global industries as leaders of current trends. Based by our strong industry network, this gives UTPians a competitive advantage that gets them career ready even before they graduate.
UTP gave me the opportunity to really test myself and expand my horizons. Through my experience in UTP, I organized multiple volunteerism events, one of which even took place in Vietnam. From the moment you join UTP to the day that you graduate, that experience is one that will benefit you. It will change you as a person, whether you're a student or whether you're a staff. And these experiences give you lessons that will be embedded in you throughout your whole life, hence UTP in me.
As the world moves rapidly, UTP strives to be a leader in technology and education, as well as a center of excellence for creativity and innovation.
I think the most memorable experience is how we, the students, work with the lecturers and staff to pioneer new things. During my time, there was no clubs or student activities yet. So we started organizing activities, setting up clubs and so on. We built the platform together, so to speak. Those are invaluable experience for me. When you don't have it, create it.
Research and development, R&D, is one of UTP's flagship core drivers. It has become a familiar hallmark of progress and prestige for the university. For 25 years, UTP's R&D activities have constantly returned many tangible benefits to the nation, industry, and society.
When you have that 8-month period, companies and also the leadership team of that place where you're interning in are more likely to give you projects. So everywhere I've gone, they all say, wow, UTP internship program, #1, the best. And I agree. Without that 8 months exposure, I do not think I could have as easily, I wouldn't have been as ready for the industry right after graduation. And just to share, less than 1 month after my graduation, I did manage to secure a job as a reservoir engineer at ExxonMobil. And what the feedback that I got was that, it seemed that I was very prepared to join and work and contribute to a corporation and to an organization. And I don't think I would have been able to do that without that industrial experience.
I would like to wish happy anniversary UTP and thank you for all these amazing 5 years and for all the opportunities and chances that you have given me.
Since our inception in 1997, UTP is committed to fostering collaborations and partnerships with the industry. Together with our partners, we edge towards sustainable global prominence, a unique feature of our global prosperity action and identity.
UTP is not just a classroom, but a real-life, career-integrated learning environment. It allowed me to explore what is the true potential within me.
I am glad that I managed to continue my passion in rugby sports that I've played since I was 16 years old and became the team captain for UTP G Drillers Rugby Club.
From organizing the event, being the MC in the concert hall, leading the International Student Representative Council, managing a football team, forming a music band with friends and competing at the national level, to representing the university for the petroleum engineering quiz competition. Who would believe that it all would happen in just a few years in UTP?
When we developed this university some 25 plus years ago, we call it a dream. The dream was to have the best engineering school in this part of the world, to produce students with holistic education so that they can contribute to the future success of themselves, their careers, and ultimately to the global good of the world. So it was a big dream, and the dream continues. Let's carry on with the good work. Let's continue with all the things that we believe in, and God willing, success will be achieved.
At UTP, unlocking true potential is one of the major life possibilities that we seek to create. In this respect, we will continue to sustain our unwavering efforts in producing relentless, creative, and innovative graduates. Thank you for being part of our journey. Here's to more years of energizing futures.
Pengisytiharan penangguhan Majlis Convocation Universiti Teknologi Petronas kali ke-21 oleh Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor.
The postponement of the 21st Convocation ceremony by Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Pro-chancellor.
Dengan sukacitanya, saya mengisytiharkan Majlis Convocation Universiti Teknologi Petronas kali ke-21 ditangguhkan.
Para hadirin diminta berdiri untuk lagu universiti.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the university song.
Buat bersama dalam
bersaing ilmu ke akar umbi. Di dunia tanpa sempadan, kami berazam membina harapan, berpegang kepada nilai yang murni, kemakmuran insan misi kami. Hasil dituai berdiri sebelah laban dinikmati beramai-ramai. Universiti Teknologi Petronas setiap warganya cerdas dan pantas, berilmu, beriman, berpandangan jauh, di bidang teknologi berdiri teguh. Bersama ilmu, yakin dan jati diri, kami bertekad mencurah bakti untuk dunia, untuk manusia, matlamat kami sejahtera semua. Universiti Teknologi Petronas setiap warganya cerdas dan tangkas, berilmu, beriman, berpandangan jauh, di bidang teknologi berdiri teguh. Bersama ilmu, yakin dan jati diri, kami bertekad mencurah bakti untuk dunia, untuk manusia, matlamat kami sejahtera semua. Matlamat kami sejahtera semua.
Para hadirin diminta terus berdiri.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing.
Perarakan keluar Dewan.
Procession leaving the hall.
Para hadirin diminta tunggu sebentar.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in the hall.
Para hadirin diminta untuk memberi maklum balas mengenai majlis ini dengan mengimbas kod QR yang tertera di skrin. Maklum balas anda amatlah dihargai.
Ladies and gentlemen, we seek your kind cooperation to scan the QR code as shown on the screen and provide feedback on the ceremony today. Your kind cooperation is much appreciated.
Perarakan keluar Dewan Para Graduan.
Graduates procession leaving the hall.
Para hadirin sekalian, pihak universiti mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih atas kerjasama yang diberikan sepanjang majlis Convocation pada hari ini. Tahniah kepada para graduan. Hadirin diminta untuk terus patuhi SOP yang telah ditetapkan sepanjang berada di dalam kampus ini.
Ladies and gentlemen, the university would like to thank you for your cooperation throughout the convocation ceremony. Congratulations to all graduates. Please adhere to the SOPs throughout your time in campus.